Hello, everybody. We're here at PCW. We're just had her cleared away. I'm here. The hot tub's broken, so I thought it'll be good to bring in Kevin Gill. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good, Sean. It's good to be here.
Big shoes to fill the hot tub. You're replacing the hot tub for a little bit. You're the hot tub's replacement.
Size 13 to be specific. I'm unclear on the amount of gallons in the hot tub.
I know.
It's a legendary hot tub which contains, I'm sure, a lot of DNA, and a lot of just superstar aura from all the people that have floated through its ooze.
Yeah, definitely. We opened up hot and heavy.
Well, first, how about this? Why don't we talk about the amazing show we saw tonight?
Yeah.
And I have an idea. Let's break it down match by match.
Yeah, definitely. Jacob Fatu versus Douglas James. Good stuff here. It was kind of a squash match, but James got some shit in. Fatu looked awesome. The crowd's into him. It was good stuff. Fatu was awesome.
Red hot for Fatu, man. Fatu, I think everyone should enjoy him while they can.
Definitely.
I'll just say that. And I don't mean because he's dying. I think because his career is flying high.
Definitely.
And he's not long for the independent world because he's too damn good, brother.
Yeah, that tryout and stuff. Part of the family, you know, they're looking at him and stuff. I think he's better than like he has a good pedigree, man.
Did you see that Samoan drop he hit in the ring?
Oh, that shit is beautiful, beautiful.
A thing of beauty, man. Jacob Fatu, one to watch. He needs his Twitter.
It's at Samoan Werewolf. At Samoan
on Twitter?
Yeah, at Samoan_werewolf.
Is it an active Twitter account?
I don't know if it's active, but I just tag him in it.
Okay, okay.
But then we have Hammerstone versus Martinson. Interesting matchup. I enjoyed it. The power versus the technical, crafty veteran Martinson. It was very entertaining. Hammerstone is built like a god and can wrestle real good. Sometimes full of muscles and look that way. Can't really wrestle, but this guy has it. He has that it factor. Martinson, veteran instinct, is in the prime of his career right now. Excellent match. Crowd enjoyed it. It's 3.5 stars. I really enjoyed the match.
Yeah, for me, man, it's all about Hammerstone. Martinson, amazing. I've seen him in his previous iterations, but I think as good as he is for all the experience that he has, when you're in there with someone like Hammerstone, you know what I mean? Like the best parts of Thor and God of War combined into one deadly human. You know what I mean? That's Hammerstone. I've met Hammerstone maybe once or twice before. This is my first time seeing him in action here at PCW, and Color KG, very impressed. I agree with your observations exquisitely.
Every match he improves. Like first time I saw him, he looked straight, but he can actually go, which is awesome. And I think WWE needs to look out for him, man. And big promotions like Ring of Honor, Evolve, look out for these guys, man. Right. PCW on Dayton Live, it can be a lot of eyes for these guys. And then we got our boy Willie Mack for both of our shows. Our buddy versus Ryan Taylor, another veteran of the scene, two veterans, so you knew, great match. These two, every time you put them in the ring, you put them on the card, it's a great match.
100%.
4-star, 5-star, these two are amazing. How Willie Mack's not in WWE, it sucks, but these two should be NXT, they should be tearing up main event anywhere.
They're amazing, man, both of them. My first time seeing Ryan Taylor perform tonight was...
First perform live?
Yeah.
Oh my, Ryan Taylor's one of the best wrestlers you've ever seen. That guy, physique is amazing.
He's amazing, man. I sat in with Christian and Todd Kennelly.
Todd Kennelly, yeah.
Todd Kennelly, my man. Both of those guys are the bomb. I got to sit in with them on commentary for that very match. Blown away by Taylor. Very impressed. I thought he combined a very rare combination in terms of someone who's a very technical, super technical wrestler, but also has those hands and the hard-hitting.
He's a great striker. He moves so fast and so sudden. He was submission, a kick. You don't know what he can package.
And it's hard to come off as someone who moves suddenly and quickly when you're in there with Willie Mack.
I know.
I speculate that when Willie Mack was growing up, his bathroom scale was broken. Willie Mack thinks he weighs 205 pounds. Willie Mack's body does not know how much he weighs, and he's like liquid mercury. He just moves in ways that are not feasible or processable by this human brain.
Definitely. Then we had a tag match. Those three got Real Scum couldn't be here. Tornstow, get well, Tornstow, man. So we got
If I may, the comments, both Gallo and Vitali, making the secret keepers of faith, making a lot of comments questioning the credibility of Adam Thornstow's injury, questioning the integrity of the Reno Scum, questioning their tenacity. These are questions that, for the record, I am not asking.
They're internet bullies. They're known. They put out there. They live by the bullies code. That's what they're known for. They pride themselves as being bullies.
Right, and they don't just limit their bullying to people in the ring. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. You gotta be here, yeah.
If they put their sights on you, brother,
then Sullivan introduced the two seminar winners, Brody King, who's said Chino's graduate, awesome dude, and then Ricky Dacus, former Knoxboro guy, just like Fatu, left Knoxboro to go to better pastures. Red versus Scooter Fit, I thought it'd be a squash, but it wasn't. It worked good, and then after Fatu ran in and Sheik, and then Brody King super dragging everybody, and Brody King putting that power driver, breaking necks. Security guards, watch out, man. Brody King, they made a star. Brody King, if they work on this with Brody King, that stable King, Fatu, Sheik, and then Caesar Black, Sullivan.
Oh my God! Right? Yeah, exactly.
It's the Legion of Doom. It's like man, fucking Lucifer. It's so good.
Yeah, I was very surprised to see, again, I'm a big proponent of Jacob Fatu, been a fan of his for a long time, and I was shocked to see him go that direction, to get down with the Sheik.
You haven't seen the heel side of him.
Yeah, and I think not, to me, his nature, but he's tapped into his savage side, his wild Samoan side, if you will. And then to see, as you said, our man here, I'm sorry, tell me his name, he dropped.
Brody King, what did you think about Brody King seeing for the first time? Brody
just
King
won the Young Lions tournament
yeah.
up at the Gold Mine in Pacifica, California. A dude who listens to Sick of It All. Right there, any wrestler who listens to Sick of It All has an incredible advantage over other wrestlers. Ask CM Punk. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, then we had Scorpio Jeff Cobb.
Oh, and just by the way, yeah, those three guys together, like you said, Sheik, so devious, so evil beyond evil. Caesar Black brings the militancy and this whole other layer to it. Fatu, the savagery. King, the punk rock Street Fury. Man, like that's a... What facet are they not hitting on? They're a 5-cylinder machine hitting on all 5 cylinders.
King's already part of Bateman and Ray, so he's already part of a good group. He knows how to work in groups already. With the Devil's, I forget the name, but he's already in San Diego and in Arizona working in a group, so he knows that group mentality already.
Did you say that it was the Devil's Closet?
Devil's Carnival. That's what I thought it was.
Okay.
But it's Carnival.
Who's the Devil's Closet?
The
Devil's anything. It's the Devil's tobacco.
Then we had
This is the Devil's Red Bull.
The dream match, the match I love. I love these two guys. You see I'm rocking the Jeff Cobb shirt. Jeff Cobb, Skirmish Guy. Skirmish Guy is a wrestler here in SoCal. Every match he's in, he's 100%. He's a guy that's a legend in this business, and he's so good. Him and Cobb, excellent match. I can't say this is amazing. Words can't describe how awesome it was, man.
It really, I think, it just highlights the art form that is professional wrestling, the underappreciated art form that is pro wrestling.
And underratedness of California, how people don't know pro wrestling goes down here.
If that match you saw between Jeff Cobb and Scorpio Sky was a movie, it would take like 2.5 weeks to film. You know what I mean? Yeah. But those guys go out there in one take, if you will, just like you. And yeah, just what they bring to the table, and it doesn't matter if they've wrestled 100 times, if they've wrestled 0 times, they just bring it. And plus, Pacific Coast Wrestling, at least here in their final show at the Oak Street Gym, before they move on to bigger pastures, they had the very unique distinction of combining like the beak room yoga with the professional wrestling. So the atmosphere, and you could see the sweat streaming off everybody's bodies, fans, performers alike. And some of that affected matches. You could see people slip out of holds and other things just based on the sweat. But hats off to both those guys, man. That was really something special and something everybody should peep out on WWN Live.
Definitely. And Pacific Coast Wrestling on demand, on their DVD, Blu-ray, everything you need.
Yes.
And then a match that there was some action going on. What I caught of it was amazing. So it's a great spot. It was 450 versus Oracle. I do Persona for Rios, Cruiser Rios, I think Rios, from the Lucha Los Medejos. Oracle 450, Lucha at its finest. It was high spots, and the crowd enjoyed it. It was a manly lucha match. I never seen a manly lucha match.
Super manly. the intensity, like literally.
It was lucha strong style.
And they were screaming at each other, like I'm still here, but bellowing. And it's not hard. It's not easy to bellow, first of all. And then second of all, to bellow at that stage in the match. Yeah, the physicality. In other words, you see these guys walk out here, you see them get in the ring, and they're just these amazing at everything they do, and then you see them in the back and they can't even move, and it's amazing that they can turn off all their pain receptors and go out there and deliver. Dude, that match sold out the dressing room. That match, and it wasn't the only one. We'll get to the others, but I had to go in the back for something, and when I went in the back, it was just me and the 4 guys on the monitor, and I was the only who work on it, and that was the only time the entire day the locker room's been ghost town. A tumbleweed blew through that shit.
Then the match that is the match everybody's looking forward to. The match I've been up and down the road this weekend to see Pentagon Jr. defending his PCW World Heavyweight title versus Rob Van Dam.
Now, before we even get to the match, I want to one of my favorite Rob Van Dam things is I was doing a lot of live streaming today for Pacific Coast Wrestling, just capturing some of the vibe, building up to the lead up of the show. And I was watching Rob Van Dam. You know, we had a huge line of people to meet and greet and get autographs and all that. Everyone takes a picture. Every photo that Rob Van Dam took with every fan, he does the full Rob Van Dam, and then they take the picture. But he does it every time, the full thing, and it's just such a great detail that I don't know if everyone understands where I'm coming from, but that's just a beautiful thing. Most guys, I've seen guys who sit there at a table like they're asleep, and then when the camera comes up, they're like, and this guy's going through the whole thing. That just shows you the intensity, the commitment, and the appreciation Rob Van Dam has for his fans. Rob Van Dam chooses not to wrestle in WWE, in NXT, in New Japan, in everywhere that wants Rob Van Dam to wrestle all the top independents in the world. Not available, not interested, whatever. But Pacific Coast Wrestling delivers, to my knowledge, the first Rob Van Dam professional wrestling match of this calendar year.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm wrong about that, I'm wrong. But to my knowledge,
casematch.com, you can check out that. But
think about that. Where did he choose to make his return? Not any of those places. Here,
Torrance, California, man.
And I think some of that also had to do with not just the prestige of Pacific Coast Wrestling, but also the prestige of its champion, Pentagon Jr.
And I have a doubt this match because RVD's age and stuff, and Pentagon Jr. the styles mixed. But I was wrong. I was being wrong. This match was completely wrong. This match was great. It had me like being a kid again, watching this, all RVD spots and how hard he goes. Well, he doesn't have to go this hard. He can just phone it in, and he didn't phone in. Back body drop over there, and just doing the Van Daminator. It was so great, all over the place. And he surprisingly won, new champion, Rob Van Dam.
Shocked the world. People were like hugging. People lost their each entrance. Like as each guy comes out, Rob Van Dam's out first. The reaction to it is insane. Pentagon comes out. Then you have the dueling chants. Like the first 8 minutes of the match is just like the standoff and the You know what I mean? But
that atmosphere is why I love wrestling.
Amazing.
That atmosphere I love wrestling. That's wrestling. That's wrestling right there.
Feeling it and going with what's there, and what's there is
that's why I paid the money to be there. That's why I paid money to be at Cody Rhodes, Joey Ryan, or pay to be here. That's what you do.
Amen,
it's good to sit back and watch it on TV, but when you're there, it's so different, man.
So different.
And this was an awesome show. Their best show. It was so good. The match tonight, Pentagon Jr. versus RVD is match tonight for me. It was so good. So what's your match tonight? It's hard.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the whole
card.
The whole card was amazing. Every match on the second half of the card was a main event on its own. A full send them home happy performance. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, to me, the entire second half of the show was just amazing.
And then we have Willie Mack won this match was for number contendership. So January 20th, I know I'm breaking this. Willie Mack versus RVD, Memorial Hall, man. Holy shit! Willie Mack.
2 words, air conditioning. 1 more word, beer.
Yeah.
If you want to put 2 words on it, it's cold beer. 3 words, cold fucking beer.
RVD's Willie Mack, two of my favorite guys. Willie Mack, the suddenness. How do you think RVD's going to prepare for Willie Mack? His first counter is Willie Mack.
Well, I think the way Rob Van Dam is going to prepare for this, the way Rob Van Dam prepares for everything. Rob Van Dam is going to inhale a tremendous amount of marijuana vapors, and marijuana-related projects. Speculation.
Yeah, speculation.
And then he's going to stretch. He's going to stretch for like 18 hours a day in a full split, in a back split, like just stand and then like put his, bend himself all the way around backwards, matrix himself inside out. I think that's how Rob Van Dam's going to prepare.
Both have great frog splash. Willie Mack, his frog splash is nothing to laugh about. His frog splash is so great. And so the Battle of the Frog Splashes, that's already...
And yet another dream match. A lot of these matches we talked about tonight are first time ever dream matches. They've never ever been done. And now add another one to the list. Who would have ever thought? Can you imagine how many Rob Van Dam matches that Willie Mack has watched on Raw, on SmackDown,
Willie Mack, if you don't know a story,
ECW?
Willie Mack, fan XPW, in the crowd, fan of PWG in the crowd, went from the crowd to the ring. So if you don't know a story of Willie Mack, man, it's an inspirational story.
Check it out on KevinGillShow.com, also on Audio Boom and Podcast Arena.
I have a 3-part interview in studio, so we both have a lot of stories about Willie Mack on both shows. So follow Pacific Coast Wrestling, and you can go Kevin Gill Show,
Kevin Gill Show, keeping it 100 with Conan. Much love to Conan. Whatever Disco's there too. I have to say that, but yeah, it's just great, man. It's great to be able to talk to all these people on those platforms, to be invited back onto your platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I realize a lot of people wanted to see the hot tub. They maybe wanted to see Jeff Cobb in the hot tub.
I know.
Too hot in the hot tub, but
the hot tub's 69 degrees right now, so it's so cold. Because like it's like electronic issues. So it's my dad's hot tub, so he's trying to electronic issues. Yeah.
But you were indicating earlier that repairs will be completed
on
Monday. So it's just a bad timing.
Bad timing, yeah.
You're like, Dad, if the shit could have broken any other day of the week, we would have been straight. But Saturday's my day. Saturday's the day we monetize our YouTube channel.
Yeah, man. Thank you for being on the show as always,
thanks,
man.
Brother. Thanks for supporting independent wrestling, man.
Have a good day. Peace.
Whoop whoop. At OG Kevin Gill and at Kevin Gill Show.